Hello, my name is Shallow. This game is Amnesia, the bunker. I've just made it back from a trip down to the soldiers' quarters. It went very well. I actually found 2 fuel cans. There's another one in that room that I was in before that I didn't see because it was pitch black and dark. But I've got both of them now. Managed to make it out with my hide intact. So let's fill that generator right up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I also found, I don't know what this is. It won't let me inspect it or anything like it does for the other items. Some kind of red box of bullets. So, I assume for a gun that I don't have yet. Luckily, bullets take up a different inventory for the rest of your items, so it's not weighing me down or anything. I can't use it yet. But that will be good, good to have when I actually do have another gun. Still just 1 bullet. There's another one down there. I'll have to go find it. Which should be easier to do now that I have so much fuel. Alright, let's go. I did find out while I did find out the monster can come out in the light. It's not as aggressive, but it is still around. Especially if you make a lot of noise and stuff. I was trying to sort of speedrun this. I turned the generator on and just tried to sprint down here to get to the fuel. That's a bad idea. Because running makes a ton of noise, and the noise attracts that thing even if the lights are on. So I'll have to be... Oh, there's another can of fuel, yes! Cute. What's that? Ooh, there's another grenade trap in here. It's a good thing I didn't trip over that in the dark. Clement. Did I read this one already?
July.
Oh.
Night. My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
Alright, so that's Henry's code. Take a look at what he had in his locker in a minute here. What's in my inventory? Oh, the cloth. I actually don't need that either. I have one already. Oh. Score. Is that one I've already read? No. Fournier claims one of us killed Renard, but I saw Renard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull. His tongue was shredded. Oh, you hope that's not one of us. We all hated Renard, but none of us could have done this. War is a brutality, but it is anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate. It was sadistic. There's a bunch of stuff in there, but I can't get to it yet. I'll need the crowbar or the wrench to get in there. I didn't realize this was a different room from before. The one with the rats in it. It was so dark down here, I didn't notice. So this is that letter. I've already read that. Gas grenade. I'll take it unless I find fuel. I'll drop that again. Is there a light switch in this room? I don't think that there is. I almost want to... What's going on here? There we go. Do I want to waste that on the rats? Probably not. Here, catch. Cool. I mean, sorry this guy died and got chewed up by rats, but, you know. Noye has been telling us of the tunnel text describing what these tunnels were used for, but I didn't need him to tell me. I've seen it. I was there in the dark. I dream of it every night now. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like the dream. I'm at a ritual. It begins with the drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick, like mucus or honey. Well, one of those is a lot grosser than the other. Repulsive and yet intoxicating. Slimy, yet satisfying. As I drink, it warms my body, fills me with a lust for all things carnal, sex, blood, flesh. Around me are others, their faces hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master to the same end, a place in her unending kingdom. Immortality. The thing I do in these dreams, a terrible whirl of horrors, bloody and twirled, that makes the charnel pit of the war seem like mere play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams I am elated. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to be asleep. I want to go to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence and the ecstasy and the pitch black darkness. Ugh. What is that? Oh, a first aid kit. Oh! Shit. Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh, get your bandages out. Come on. What is happening? Oh, okay, that wasn't good. Oh, no. I need to leave. I think I tripped on one of those grenade traps. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Ooh. Okay. I got 2 more fuel cans to add to the generator. Oh boy. I really gotta be careful with those traps. Because that not only hurt me, that takes away a potential trap I can use against it. Which is not good. Let me move this grate out of the way. Because every time I see it in that hallway, I'm worried I'm going to step on it and make some noise and attract that thing. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Just like that. Hey. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh. Mmm. Okay. Am I hurt? Oh, I'm hurt. Okay. Oh, I didn't pick up a bandage. Oh, there's rats. That's okay. There's bandages in here. Right? I left one behind. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oh, it's still hotkeyed. Great. Don't know why the bandage is invisible. That's fine. Ooh, oh, there's a light switch. It's already on. Then why is it so dark still? Okay. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was not a good encounter. Rats are back in here. Another fuel can. Man, there's a ton in here. There's a cloth. I'll take that. That first aid kit. For use when wounded on the battlefield, proper use can leave even the most wounded soldier feeling their best. So it must just be like a bandage, but better. Nope, that's the grenade door. Don't want to fuck with that. There's a note up there. Ah, it's the poem. I've already read that one. Nothing in there. Nothing here. Okay. Okay. Have I been here? Not on this save. Alright. Bullet. Good. Oh, 2 whole bullets. It's not going to be enough to kill that thing, but I can scare it off at least. And I've got that gas grenade. I got to remember that. Did the generator did not die? No, that room's just dark. Oh, that's locked. There's a big cartoon key over there. Huh. Alright. Let me head back to where all the lockers are. Since I've got a few more codes now. Wasn't there a cloth? Maybe I dropped it somewhere. Oh, that's locked too. Yeah, I gotta drop off that fuel and then check everybody's lockers, see if there's any useful supplies. Whew, all right. Gonna leave that for when I get really hurt. You know what I've realized this game reminds me of is The Long Dark. Which is not necessarily a horror game, it's just a survival simulator. But you do have to, like, stave off starvation, and there are packs of wolves that can get you, and, like, a bear, I think. But most of the time, what kills you is you scrape yourself on a rock and get an infection, or get hypothermia and die from exposure because you didn't wear enough socks or whatever. Getting killed by those rats definitely reminded me a bit of playing that game. Where were the lockers again? In the officer quarters? Or maintenance? Oh, the arsenal's open now. Of course, because I used the crank. What's this? Oh, loading. It's interesting how this game handles loading. It hangs for a bit the first time you enter an area, but after that, it does really smooth transitions. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's more fuel. I didn't set my stopwatch this time. But that's okay, because it's definitely higher than it shows on the watch. So if my stopwatch runs out, I'll know it's getting close, but not... You know, I'll have a little bit more time. Oh, another bullet! This thing is so fucked if we run into it again. Why did you... Why is it there? There's a gap. That's dumb. There's going to be a trigger pull that doesn't do anything. And I'm not going to remember that. Guarantee you that's going to get me killed. Nothing on that one. Bunch of burned bodies. More fuel. Ah. I think I'm going to drop this grenade. I'm going to drop it. Frankly, I don't feel terribly safe using a grenade in here anyway. I would probably end up just blowing myself up. Alright, so everything in the arsenal is all locked up. I need something to get those chains off. And I'm not sure what that does. That appears to be nothing. Maybe I should risk going in there. I could trigger the grenade and run. It doesn't go off immediately. Oh, we got rats. My broom. All right. Oh, I'm stupid. I locked that door. I have to take the long way around. Here we go. All right. Where were those lockers? Can I see it on here? Oh, it's in mission storage, isn't it? That would make sense. Let me sync my stopwatch while I'm here. Oh. Maybe it does it automatically. Because I definitely didn't do that. Where's mission storage? Here we go. Yeah, that's it. All right, what do we got? Henry. Henry's locker is right here. What's your code? 0988. 0988. Is that me and Lambert? Yeah. Oh, they got their names written on their little lunch boxes. That's cute. Why does hang on. Why does Henry look like MatPat? He looks like he's got a game theory already. Alright, anyway. What is this? It's soup can. Some bullion cubes.
8th of July, mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and back. It'll be cloudy. Good cover. Easiest patrol possible. Sergeant wants me or Augustin to go. He still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But I won't be going. How can I be so sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose.
Oh, you bastard.
Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me? A scoundrel? Perhaps. But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid, well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one. 8th of July, near midnight. Shelling again somewhere along the line. Them firing at us. I'm sure we will fire at them again soon. I hope Augustin's having a simply marvelous time out there. Can't wait to tell him what I did. 9th of July, time unknown. It must be just before dawn. When the shelling stopped, I woke. The sudden silence always does that. Augustin's bunk is empty. I went looking for him. He wasn't in the mess, nor being seen by Dr. Jasinski, nor lurking out for a final smoke. Dax was on patrol. I asked him. He said Augustin hasn't returned from the scout. He said the words like he was pronouncing Augustin's death. As if scouts don't come running back at all hours. As if it wasn't just a routine patrol. As if all hope was lost. Now the shelling is starting again. We'll try to sleep. 9th of July, morning. It has been hours now and Augustin has not returned. His luck did not hold. And neither has mine. What could I have been thinking? If he is gone forever... But I do not want to write it, for fear writing it will make it real. I will continue to wait in my bunk until dusk. And if there is no sign of him, then I do not know. The priest keeps staring at me, as if he can sense I have some unseen weight on me. I will not give him the satisfaction of a confession. It was nothing, a joke. I thought it was just a joke. I never thought. And therein lies my sin.
So that's what Henry did. He got Augustin killed with his weighted bullion cubes. Damn. I thought it was going to be some sinister Cthulhu stuff, but something about it being just ordinary war stuff is way more heartbreaking. What else have I got here? Robert. 2859. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Open that, open it, open it. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. What am I doing? Why am I running down here? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, reload, reload. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, I'm so lucky I found those bullets. Oh. Oh my god. What was the code? 2859. Okay. 2 8 5 9. No? Oh, I'm on the wrong locker. 2 8. There we go. 2 grenades. Should have used those if I'd been quicker with the locker. Oh. Yeah, that all happened so fast. I don't know if you caught it, but that empty chamber definitely screwed me. I panicked and pulled the trigger and no bullet came out. That scared the crap out of me for a second there. Ah. Plenty of time left. I've got 3 spare cans of fuel. There's an extra cloth in there. I'm gonna take a little bit of time and regroup here. Figure out what I'm doing next, and I'll be back. Until then, you take it easy.